When Jeff Campbell retired from his mining career at the ripe old age of 60, he was ready for the next chapter of his life.
The original plan was to get a motorhome, drive around Australia and put my feet up.
Now, at 79, Jeff's back on the tools, mowing lawns to make ends meet.
We fell on hard times and we found that we needed to get back into the workforce. We decided to get a mowing franchise and we haven't looked back since.
And it seems Jeff's not alone. He's among almost 180,000 Aussies over the age of 55 who've re-entered the workforce in the last 4 years. The numbers are so huge, demographers have dubbed the phenomenon the Great Unretirement.
Rent increases, food prices increasing, fuel prices, they're getting smashed at all sides. It's having a big impact, just being able to live from week to week.
Needing extra cash is one huge factor in seniors putting their hands up to work again. They're equally seeking a sense of connection.
We're also seeing a lot of older Australians want to build those friendships and connections and basically get back into, I guess, normal life that they enjoy so much.
A lot of my friends have gone back into the workforce for economic reasons as well as their own mental health.
And it seems Nan and Pop pitching in could be the answer to the crippling worker shortages post-pandemic. Chris Grice from National Seniors says over 65s want to work more, as long as it doesn't impact their pension.
So we've got many pensioners and part pensioners that are currently working. They're doing basically 2 days of work and anything beyond that, penalised for doing so. So that's not good for employers. It's not good for the economy in general, and it's certainly not good for pensioners.
So, is it time to embrace the Great Unretirement?
The main thing is you can't solve problems or your own financial situation unless you get out of the lounge chair and get back into the workforce and find something that you enjoy, and then it's not work.
This was my mum, good old Kimbo. She was a school teacher and then she retired at 60 and then she did the crocheting and she did the knitting for a little while and that didn't sustain her and then she went back to teaching.
Oh.
So
She retired at 60?
She retired at 60.
That's pretty young.
Yeah. Well, I think she thought it was going to be this great holiday and then after a little while she was like, what's left now? What do we do?
That's what I think. People have this, like, they struggle when they retire.
And then she went back to teaching casual, but she did it for the connection, for the community, and also for a sense of purpose, you know? And that's, like, why so many people go back, not just because it's for money.
I think that you would struggle with retirement because you work 48 jobs.
Yeah, well, you know, got to keep busy. But no, like, I don't think it's in my family's, like, I don't want to say culture, but like DNA to retire. Like, my parents are both almost 70. They're still working more than 40 hours a week. I do as well. Like, you know, we don't have personal lives. That's the issue.
I cannot wait.
What, to retire?
You say
What are you
this
doing
now.
with your time?
It's all planned out.
miss
I'm going to be one of the old blokes. They sit down at the beach. They go for a swim every morning, like 15 minutes, whatever. They come and have a coffee. They chat a bit, complain about the world, go for another swim.
How would you turn your brain
Go
off?
home, get
it
the
goes all the
newspaper,
time.
have lunch and have a nap.
This is what everyone says, and then 2 years later,
last
they all
2
start
weeks.
driving Ubers.
Exactly. Yeah, I reckon 2 weeks and then you'll be like flying to Iraq to do journalism as a 70-year-old, you know?